go straight to the lines. Let's go and speak to Mike, who's a Manchester United fan, a frustrated one, I'm guessing, at that. Mike, good evening. Welcome to the show.
How you doing, Mike?
Hey, guys. You okay?
All right, Mikey boy. What do you want to say?
I rang up earlier. I rang Darren and Andy earlier about Onana, saying that, he's bound to come back to bite him, the comments he made, and sure enough, I was proven right. I've had enough of this keeper. He's such a downgrade to what we're used to, and we just need to get rid of him. He's a clown. He just doesn't back up anything that he says, and it's time to go.
I mean, why is he saying what he said, first and foremost, Mark? I know he's not backed it up, but why is he saying what he said to Nemanja Matic? I mean, for me, it's like a year 7 having a pop at a year 11, knowing he can't get anything out of it. I have no idea what went through his head before the game, and it's clearly affected him.
Yeah, there was no need. It wouldn't be so bad if he's playing out of his skin and he's really putting in some solid performances, but he's not. So why would you even...
Mike, let's appreciate the call. We got your point that the line's not particularly great. Let's go and speak to another Manchester United fan. Alli has dialed 03717 22 3344. Alli, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Evening, boys. You all right?
Yeah, welcome. What do you want to say?
Mate, I don't know where to start from, I'll be honest with you. I remember calling into the show. I don't know if you remember, Jason. It was you and Jamie when you were doing club rankings. This was before Ten Hag got sacked. And you were saying, how far has your club got? What ranking would you give? And this caller, a Man United fan named Mohammed, said, I'll give him a 4. I don't know if you remember or not. And you put me
I
on
remember
the
the
call.
show. I don't remember the call, but go on.
And then you put me on the call with him, and I gave you a -1 or a 0.
Right.
And mate, let me tell you, if I can give any lower than that, I'd give lower than that.
No, well, being generous you were then.
When, like, Onana, they're saying Matic got to his head. He's been doing this all season. Who's got to his head all season? This guy is not worthy of playing amateur level. Like, I'm probably being a bit too harsh. I'm no professional footballer, but come on, like, you're a goalkeeper. Just use your brain for once. Like, we just got scraped here. I'm not going to lie. We played diabolical. Some people say, okay, we played well. Fair play to Lyon, but we were absolutely shambles. We've got that goal. We're ahead 2-1. Just one more minute. Like, how hard is it for one more minute? If it's not the goalkeeper, it's the defence. If it's not the defence, it's the midfield. And strikes, I don't want to talk about. Højlund, I don't know. I think he doesn't know what position he plays in. He does not play like a striker.
Ali, do you know what's really interesting? You started off with talking about Onana, and then you've gone pretty much through the whole, like the defence, midfield, up to the...
Shambles,
I know,
mate.
but what I'm saying is, it's interesting that the goalkeeper, when a goalkeeper makes a mistake, and often when a defender makes a mistake, more often than not ends up in the back of the net. Midfielders make mistakes. Strikers don't score. I find it interesting you've gone from literally goalkeeper through the whole team up to Højlund, and you didn't concentrate.
It's like a build-up, slowly, like throughout the whole season. Like, we'll have one good performance, and then like 20 steps back. I don't know. You can't blame the manager. You cannot blame the manager.
No, you don't. You can't. You can't. You're absolutely right, Ali. You can't blame the manager, remember him, for basic mistakes. Basic mistakes from Onana. Just hold on to the ball in the last minute. It's not been a great performance, but you're 2-1 up. Hold on to the ball.
Hold on.
Parrying it, that is basics. I've got a 9-year-old son, and if the goalie does that in their team...
What'd you do?
Well, you have...
No, go on. No, hold on. Wait there, Ali.
Do I have to
get a real insight here.
Do we have to finish that?
No, go on. What'd you do when he drops it, 9-year-old?
Well, you're disappointed. You're disappointed. You know what? You expect him to be disappointed. I don't think Onana is. Onana don't look like he's even disappointed. Don't care.
He bottled it, yeah.
I bottled it, yeah. I didn't want to say what really happens.
Our 2 priority signings, I know we need a lot of signings, but the 2 main priority signings to be get a striker and get another goalkeeper, mate. Even you have to get like...
The whole spine of your team, Ali. It's the whole spine. You need a goalkeeper.
Yeah, of course.
6 months ago, Ali, 6 months ago, Harry Maguire is getting ridiculed as one of your worst players. He's probably been one of your best players along with Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah. And this is the guy in the summer we were trying to rid of to West Ham.
Ali. Ali. Listen.
If I could
Ali, I'm talking to you. Ali, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, don't put the phone down yet. By the way, A draw is not a bad result. I know it's disappointing. You're getting back to Old Trafford next Thursday evening. You should take care of business, right?
No, knowing us, we probably get whooped 3-0.
Gosh.
Hey, listen, that's the Man United. You know what?
No,
I'm a die-hard Man United fan. It's not even about losing hope. I'll be honest with you, even going into today's game, I had no hope. I knew there were going to be blunders in the team. And you know what? Onana has to prove you right every single game.
But Ali, let me just get through to you. 2-2, even though it's disappointing with seconds to go, I get that. But at Old Trafford, if I'd said to you it was 0-0 going back to Old Trafford, you'd have taken it, right?
No, but it changes though, Jace.
I know that.
Teams coming to Old Trafford now, no fear. Before there was that fear, okay, we're going to Old Trafford, there's that pressure to the other team. Now, teams are coming in, walking into Old Trafford,
He's worried.
3 points guaranteed.
Look at it. Ali, you're worried, aren't you?
Say that again, sorry?
You're worried.
I'm more than worried, mate.
Yeah, Ali, let's have a safe journey home.
You too, mate. Thank you.
Cheers,
Right, there's Ali, Man United fan. I mean, you and I, we watched it unfold in front of our eyes. And as it happened, it was almost in disbelief that it was such a... It's one of those goalkeeping errors. Look, you said, schoolboy, it is. It's one... Push the ball, but he thinks he's gathering it, and he's gone down. And once it bounces off his wrists and it bounces out, it's over.
It can't happen, though.
No, it can't happen. That's the basic.
It's not a good strike. It's not a good strike. It's not hard.
Save.
There's no power.
It's a simple save.
Don't even try to parry it.
No, he hasn't tried. He's trying to catch it.
Just hold the ball.
No.
You could have held that ball. Couldn't you? And that's it. You could have held that ball.
I could have kicked it. Even with a dodgy knee, I could have kicked it and it wouldn't have gone in.
You're better off kicking it.
Better off kicking it. 03717223344. Let's go and speak to a Spurs fan. Trev has dialed that number. Right, Trev?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Trev.
I'm on most weeks, unfortunately, when you're on, Jason.
What do you mean? What do you mean, unfortunately?
Darren, well, you know, you're normally having a go. You haven't done that tonight.
Well, give me time, Trev. Give me time.
All right. Well, let me just say that basically I thought that we are so predictable and so negative with our sideways, backwards football. Darren, you should know. You're a Spurs supporter and you've been watching us. What do you think?
Well, I think if we actually played Ange ball today, we'd have won comfortably. But you're right. It's kind of like, not that he can't win, but he plays Ange ball and then... It kind of gets criticised because you obviously get beaten, but then he doesn't play it, Jace, and he gets criticised again. I do agree. I thought we played well today, Spurs. I do.
Well, the bits that I saw, I was watching it in the cab from I'd done the game of Chelsea. I watched the first half, and it looked like that you recovered because Frankfurt started well.
Yeah, well, it was a poor start from Spurs.
It was
poor start,
and it looked like if the next goal came, it looked like more Frankfurt was going to get it, and Spurs managed to regain the composure and get themselves back level on terms, and then after that, show character
doing that because it was a poor start from Spurs. All right, they got their goal, but it shouldn't have happened. It was avoidable. No blame on James Maddison for me. I think everyone backed away from him. He couldn't find a pass because no one really wanted the ball. Looked like he shied away a bit first 5 minutes, but it was passive. What I'd say first 5-10 minutes, they went down the other end. Etikite was in around 5 Spurs players. No one shut him down quick enough, and he just picked his spot. After that, I think we dominated the whole game. But, and I did tell you in the green room, they had a 4v2, they had a 3v2. They were going down the other end.
Yeah, so what's this?
But I don't fear them. I think we can go and do a number on them in Frankfurt. I do.
Just give an update on all of the scores that took place. But a glimpse, they beat Lazio 2-0, by the way. That is a remarkable performance. Still, of course, they're going back to Italy. Lyon drew 2-2 with Manchester United. Rangers 0-0 with Atletico Bilbao. Spurs 1-1 with Eintracht Frankfurt. So,
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.